Hello, everybody, and we're back. What a first debate we just saw. Again, I'm Salama from PolitiChicks, and this is
Vito from the Vito&Vito Show.
And we're here to give you the inside scoop, the recap, and everything that's going on in Cleveland, Ohio for the first National Republican debate. So, the recap. Wow. Carly Fiorina. Tell everybody.
I told you right before the preview, I said Carly Fiorina, the poll numbers will go up after this first debate. She was strong. Her and I believe Rick Perry were the only ones that really stood strong during this last debate.
Her and Rick Perry, like, everybody loves them. Wherever we went to New Hampshire, we went to D.C., we've been in Ohio, we've met their supporters, but their numbers are not resonating in the poll numbers, and it's just like, is this race so far focused on, like, you know, popularity and personality, or is this really going to be focusing on correcting the issues that Obama have destroyed this country in the past 6+ more years?
Right now, it's a popularity contest. You saw Donald Trump come in. His poll numbers are soaring. He's definitely the top 10, which we'll see soon coming up. The lower guys like Rick Perry and Carly Fiorina, they're going to have to prove themselves, and I think that's exactly what Carly Fiorina is doing. She's legitimizing herself, she's standing strong, she's got great talking points, and she makes sense. You see guys like Lindsey Graham and Bobby Jindal who aren't getting as much time and look just uncomfortable. I don't see them doing too well in the long run.
Yeah, like, even like Jim Gilmore, he was just like, I just wanted to press that button and be like, next! But like, who else? Rick Santorum, and who else was there that we were just like, okay. See? Pataki, I think if I was playing that drinking game and I heard about September 11th one more time, I don't think I would have been able to see this national debate. Just letting you know.
Pataki kept talking about that. Gilmore also talked about 9/11 a lot. And on foreign policy, they all agreed. I mean, Lindsey Graham could not stop talking about Iran and ISIS.
Resonate. Let's go back. How would you defund Planned Parenthood? What was his answer?
We need ground troops in Iraq. That's all he would say.
Last time I checked, I don't think ISIS has Planned Parenthood. But then again, I don't know. They do vicious killing, so Planned Parenthood and ISIS are practically the same shit.
But the foreign policy we saw, we were speaking with a few protesters outside of the queue where the debate is held here in Cleveland. And one lady was pro-Iran deal. We're going back and forth. That was on Periscope. We reported that. If you're following us on Twitter, at Vito&Vito Show, at Political Crazy.
And I put it on PolitiChicks. We also have it. Everybody, it's out there. We're just letting you know we finally found a pro-Iran deal supporter. And she's blaming the 14 years of war. Like, the war didn't even last 14 years, sweetheart. 9/11 was 14 years ago. That's what I remember. But the war was only like 6+ years.
Right, she couldn't answer any questions. We went over this a bunch of times, even on the show. What if Iran gets the nuke? What if they get the weapon? What if they break their promise to the United States? The United States goes in. It sounds like Iraq all over again. It's just a mess in the Middle East.
And then she kept saying, like, the 7,500,000 people want this deal. No, they want that to America. I don't know where she's confusing all this stuff, but, like, sweetheart, you need to, like, check your, like, vital signs, Prozac, and I know a lot of, Dr. Gina, she can, like, diagnose you and, like, fix those screws up in your head because 75,000 want the Iran deal and they want to have truce means that's to America, sweetheart.
Right, there's certain enemies that you can't negotiate with. They have United States citizens hostage. We can't negotiate peace if they're not going to give back our citizens that hold them hostage.
And she's like, oh, we don't have hostages. They have Iran hostages. No, they have our hostages. And she's like, that they couldn't do the deal. John Kerry said that deal was too complicated to put in the Iran deal. That's why they never focused on it. And I don't know where she's getting her news because I know MSNBC is not even reporting that. So whatever channel you're watching, again, you need to come back to planet Earth, not planet Mars. Earth to reality.
But next at 8:50.
8:50. It's only at 25 minutes away, people, and we're gonna be there live tweeting everything, getting a capture of people's reactions to everything. What can we expect in this big debate?
Well, you're definitely gonna see Donald Trump. The Donald. I think he's well prepared for this debate. I think he's going to do better than most people expected. I would be surprised if people really try going after him because he will come back hard. You're going to see Ted Cruz, who is a master at debating. Rand Paul is definitely going to shine with more libertarian streak.
I think Scott Walker is going to shine as well. Rubio, we went to Rubio's thing yesterday, and he could really get out the millennials too. So I think he's going to resonate and he's going to shine. And I really think, who else can I think? I don't know if Bush is going to shine. I think Bush is going to be so scared that Donald's going to go after him, and I really hope that happens to let him know. But
I just hope the moderators don't, give softballs to.
I doubt it.
Jeb
Megyn
Bush.
Kelly, she's phenomenal, and she's going to let him know, like, hey, listen, this is about a range of issues. This is not WWE. We know SummerSlam is coming down in Brooklyn in 2 weeks, but this is not SummerSlam. So this is about correcting the mistakes that Obama has created the past 6 years, bringing back our economy, destroying the Iran deal, the Planned Parenthood issue, the ISIS issue, a lot of issues that's just really like, wow, like we're in our 20s and we're just like reading history. We've never seen all of that happen all at once. We read that throughout history, but it happened like within like 6 years. Great job, Obama.
I mean, Megyn Kelly definitely going to have tough questions for Donald Trump. She's a critic of his. And also, on foreign policy, be prepared to see all the candidates be strong on military and on ISIS and Iran. That's going to be a common ground for all the candidates.
We know Donald Trump is the center stage. What do you think of Jeb Bush? How do you think he's going to perform, his family legacy? His father was a very good debater. His brother was actually not that bad, too. I don't know. We were young when that happened. But who else what can we expect from Jeb Bush? He's not a bad talker. If you actually listen to him, he's not that bad.
Jeb Bush is definitely going to try to continue to distinctify himself from the rest of the Bushes, from his father and brother. He's going to show that he's not like them, and what he's going to do, he's going to improve his record for Florida and show how he's going to resemble that in the White House.
Scott Walker, my boy, I adore what he did with the unions and like the right to work, and how he took a deficit to a surplus, how he just built the budget of our economy, and how he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's running about. What do you think of him?
Absolutely. He's been accused of flip-flopping on certain issues. I think this is going to be a perfect opportunity for him to take a stance and defend his point, in front of the entire country tonight.
Who's number 4? Huckabee.
This is a little surprising. He's, he resonates with the Christian conservatives in the Bible Belt very well.
We also have Ben Carson. We also have Ted Cruz. We also have Rick Santorum.
That's why it's going to be very interesting to see how he's polling and how the Christian conservatives are going to pick who they're going to stand by and what his record shows. Especially after Huckabee's controversial comments saying that Obama is leading the Jews in Israel to the gas chamber again.
Hey, my father is Egyptian. He even said that's kind of true. That's what we were telling that pro-Iranian lady. And they're from Girl Codes. If you're actually trying to find out who they're about, Girl Codes, those like psychotic girls.
Code Pink.
Code Pink, whatever. See, psychotic. I call them psychotic pink. So if the Arabs and the Middle Eastern don't think it's a good deal, and American thinks that's a good deal, some things like that. But anyways, going back to the real issue, the real thing going on tonight, this debate. Ben Carson. My sister is about to be a doctor coming up, and she's read all his books. She's got to know him better and understand him, and she said a lot of doctors are in favor of him, not because he's a doctor, but because the way how he's done the healthcare exchange, how he's talking about it, because a lot of doctors thought this Obamacare was actually going to be a good deal to twerk the system, but actually the system is twerking the doctors, and now the doctors are they're not able to perform what they need and everything, because a lot of people can't get the coverage that they want, and they can't see the type of patient they used to, and there's a lot of loopholes within the Obamacare that they can't perform their job because they need to go to one line of the insurance, and it's a whole mess.
Absolutely. These candidates are going to be hard on Obama, on his policy, especially Obamacare, executive amnesty, and all the scandals. And, this is given. They're going to go after Hillary Clinton. They're going to have jabs to go after Hillary, especially Benghazi, her campaign, everything getting ready. People are going to expect her to be the nominee. That's a whole different story. We don't know what's happening on the Democrat side, but Hillary's their big target.
Yeah. Everybody's scared that she's going to probably, be the nominee, but she's going down. But, I don't know. I used to tell everybody in Brooklyn, Mark my words, it's going to be Bernie Sanders. But now if Joe Biden gets in,
that is going to be interesting.
That's going to be a crazy thing. Okay, number 6, Rand Paul. What do you think of him?
Rand Paul, I like him a lot. Staying with Rand. He's going to shine tonight. I think he's going to show his points where he makes sense. He's really going to touch on the Fourth Amendment, getting government out of our lives. He's going to stick with his usual agenda, and people are going to really listen to him. His big thing is foreign policy. A lot of people think he's isolationist like his father. I think he's definitely going to separate that tonight and show people that he does want to take care of ISIS and protect the United States. He is not like his father, Ron, on foreign policy.
I love Rand Paul for his criminal justice policy. He's like the only senator to actually take a stand and make something happen about it. He's did something in the safe. I can't remember the thing right now. 2013 with the mandatory minimums. He's really good at that, and I think that's just going to help him resonate later on in the future with that. Everybody's favorite pick, Ted Cruz, number 8. What do you think of him?
Ted Cruz, my man, right for 2016. He knows what he's talking about. He speaks the truth. He's brash. It's just going to be exciting to watch this man go tonight.
Get ready. Cruise control. Number 9, Rubio.
We saw him speak yesterday over here in Cleveland, rallying a few people.
There was a lot of young people there.
He's popular with the millennials, and that's what Rand Paul's also trying to get at. But Rubio really has millennials, and he's a funny guy. I gotta say, he knows how to work a crowd. He's going to be very exciting to watch and see. I like him for vice president. I don't know exactly for president for 2016. But we're definitely going to see what he has to say, and he can hold his own.
Number 10, John Kasich. Actually, I think I missed somebody. It was Chris Christie, but I think I missed the numbers. I think that girl poll lady got me confused with my numbers. But anyways, number 9 is Kasich.
John Kasich, the governor here in Ohio, he's polling pretty well. I know he's doing also well in New Hampshire.
Yeah, he's number 2 now, from what I was told. That's crazy. You just got into the race, like.
Right. I mean, he has records expanding government. He's not the most conservative candidate. We're going to see how he holds his own here in his home state. I think the crowd's going to love him.
Yeah.
It's his home turf here. This should be fairly easy for him. I don't think he really messes up too badly.
And number 10, New Jersey Governor Chris Christie. What do you think of Donald Trump and Chris Christie? They're both colorful. They both speak their mind. I think it's like that Jersey, New York thing. Like, we tell how it is. We don't hold back. We're just going to let you know how it is. So now that Donald Trump is just outshined him, Christie, telling how it is. You're actually like not telling how it is because you're actually being quiet lately.
Yeah, Chris Christie's definitely he's colorful. He's definitely going to open his mouth in this debate. He's going to make his presence known. He's a rhino. That's what I have to say about him. He's not my favorite candidate. But I don't think his poll number is going to stay too high. I think Claude Fiorina and Rick Perry are going to go up. You're going to see Chris Christie slide down the polls a little bit after this debate.
Yeah, we'll see how he talks about like foreign issues and stuff like that. Because he's more like, I would keep him as governor. I think he should listen to his New Jersey people and be like, no, stay. Literally stay. But it's going to be an interesting topic. It's going to be an interesting night. 2 hours. This is going to be 2 hours. We're hoping to God our batteries doesn't die, but don't worry, we're on our chargers. But it's going to be an interesting 2 hours. Stay tuned. We're going to have a recap of that. Vito's going to do their recording of their show for their radio. That's going to happen soon, and you're going to hear it tomorrow. We're also going to recap that, and we're also going to recap, people's action. We're probably trying to do man on the streets if we can and see what's going on, but it's very crowded in the Q arena, and
I think this is record-breaking for a debate. So this is exciting here.
This is like the most funnest, exciting time ever in my life. Like, I'm loving this 2016 thing, and I'm so glad that I'm witnessing live. And I thank everybody for watching us and, living vicariously through us, and we're going to keep you posted. We love you all, and we'll be back. Mwah.